I'm on Thompson Park Road, holding the camera with one hand, riding the brake with the clutch depressed, picking lines through the rocks. And let me tell you, you gotta pick your lines. You really have to pick your lines. But this is considered a class 3, going on class 4. I know where it turns to class 4. It's behind me. Just dropped off Laura and Thomas for their hike to Spar Mine, Mudsill Mine, and Mudsill Spring. And I'm slowly coasting my way back out of the woods to meet them back at camp, because they're going to hike down the mountain out of Mudsill. So, here we are. And it is a hell of a drive. And the Mini Cooper is doing quite admirably. I've only bottomed out the suspension in one corner once. I haven't scraped the skid plate yet. And traveled, I don't know, 4 miles on this road so far. So, just figured you guys might get a kick out of seeing this. Apologies for the shaky camera, but there's just only so much I can do with a road like this. And let's see, for those folks that don't believe I'm in a Mini Cooper, there it is. This Cooper is modified, let's be honest. It has the M7 speed 2.5-inch lift kit. It's also sitting on 29-inch BF Goodrich all-terrains, which allow me to hit these rocks a little bit harder than I would with street tires that split with this kind of behavior. I think I'll go this side of that rock. Cut across. Stay on the ridge. Let out on the clutch. Good little go. Trick is to keep one set of tires up on the side, and that creates clearance. This rock right here, I'm actually going to ride over it. That creates the clearance you need for some of these things sticking out of the middle. That guy right there is sticking right out, so we're going to ride right over him with the tires. Stay on the high side. Voila, that's how it's done. And we got a bit of a washout alley here, and so we're going to ride over the washout, straddle it. There we go. There's another mini hazard. As in a hazard that would be true for a Mini Cooper. Up here, that requires you to cross a double washout in such a way as not to mess it up. And here's a street sign that we can use to triangulate the video later. So there's U.S. Forest 423B. 423B, that's in Colorado. We're in the hills just above Fairplay. And so that local street name is Ma Bell. And we're on Thompson Park. Right here, there's a bunch of rocks on the right, so we're just going to hang out on the left side. Have to accept that pinstripe in the paint is kind of the fate of doing these kinds of things. Car also has a a skid plate installed, also from M7 Speed. It has bush bars on the front, which are not for bush. They're more there to hold the rally lamps than anything, due to the way they connect to the frame. It does have those rally lamps and those big fog lights on the front of it, so that's fun. It's got the EBC yellow brake pads sitting on drilled and slotted rotors. That's more of a function of being able to stop when the camper is pushing you. It's got a CB radio and a cell phone booster and some other quality of life things done to it. It's got the Kurt hitch, 2-inch hitch, 300-pound tongue weight, 3,000-pound pull limit, which is greater than the actual theoretical pull limit of the car, which is only 2,400 pounds. Normally, the car would only pull 700, but because we have the brake boosting solution on it, we have a tow package that I designed for this thing. It can actually pull up to 2,400 pounds, and our little camper's only 1,400. I don't like going to the theoretical limit of these things. It's a bad way to find out just how close to the limit you actually are. Bit of rain coming down for Laura and Thomas. That's fun. They did take rain gear and other equipment on their hike. Their hike's only 1.5 miles to 1.75 miles, so it's not going to be too bad. But the second half of it will probably be bushwhacky as they come down out of the mountain. There's a big rock right there, so I'm going to actually put the tires on it and then ride the shoulder again. Right here we're going to drop down into the wash and then go back up on the high side, just like that. Alrighty, well, as dangerous as it is, I should probably put my phone down and keep a hand on the shifter. I'm also going fast enough to piss off the seatbelt alarm, so I got to deal with that. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Laura and I would really appreciate y'all swinging by our Patreon page. $1 a month gets you access to videos like these. This one's going to go public just for the sake of how amateur hour it is. But we're really excited to bring you guys a bunch of really neat content. Let me get around that rock and drive through the tree a little bit. Nope, still hit it with the back tires. Our YouTube is Tipsy Raven Travels. Patreon is Tipsy Raven Sailing. I can't exactly change it, but it might become Tipsy Raven Travels. Here on Facebook, y'all know me as Tipsy Raven Travels. That's been modified. Fit what we're doing here. Here's that washout I was telling you about. So the trick is to follow the washout with one set of the tires, and that way you're straddling it. There we go. And then keep tuned. We're talking about dropping a bunch of really awesome videos regarding campsites. Like, you look out that window over there, there's all kinds of campsites over there, and you wouldn't know they were here unless you watched this video or knew a local. And so, campsite of the week is going to be a thing. Cooking on the fire irons over the open fire is going to be a thing. So outdoor cooking show kind of stuff. Laura and I hiking at, the Alpines and, wherever else and all that jazz. And we're trying to create some memories for ourselves, but at the same time inspire other people to chase this crazy freaking dream. If they have it, or even if your dream is not to come out here in a Mini Cooper in the Rockies, whatever it is that you want to do, there's going to be a lot of practical skills and whatnot being shared in the channel, so that you all can learn from my mistakes. So far, taking the Mini Cooper down Thompson Park Road has not yet manifested as being a mistake. And you know, ask your questions, get involved in the Discord. Daily live chats with folks over there are going to be happening. Here's the second washout right here. You can actually see it. So we're going to put our tires right up on top of it and then follow it down. This washout's far enough on the left that we can follow the left, and now here is the spot. Yep, right there. I wonder if it's going to focus or if it's going to be stuck on the windshield wipers. Yeah, you can see the washout crosses the road, right? And the only way to get out of this is actually to put my left tires on that side. So we're actually going to put the tires and we're going to go like that, right? We're going to snake our way over this thing. No clutch, no engine drive, and now you can see my tires are really high on that one side. And here it is again. All right. So these two spots are the spots I was worried about when we were coming in here. You can see how much washout there is going on down right through there. So I'm going to put my tires on the left side, and I'm going to straddle this. I'm going to go from the left side of the road to the right side of the road. Oop, a little too much clutch. And transition, and we're home free. And we're going to have to do this a couple of times to get out of here because for whatever reason this is all washed out. The rest of the road was actually really cool, real chill, but this section was pretty bad. Alright, and then we're going to keep our tires high on this side here. And here's the one spot I can't solve easily. So the washout is as wide as the tire tread. Oops, let's the washout's as wide as the tire tread, and there's a spot right about there that my left tires can go. And so I'm going to ride my right tires on this side over here, and then once I get close enough that my left tires can go across that's where my lefts are going to go. No engine drive. But now we're going to transition up here onto the hill, just like that. And now I have a spot right here in front of my left tires. I can go down again, and we'll ride that ridge with the right. So that's like a 10-inch edge, you know, and if you were just out here bouncing around in your Jeep, you know, with a lift kit on it, you wouldn't think about that kind of stuff. It'd just be fine. But with a car that's only got 8 inches of clearance and a 10-inch lip, you really have to think about where your tires are going. Anyways, thank you so much everybody for watching the video. I am so happy that I was able to bring you guys some content and something out of the normal. Mini Coopers and the Alpine trails, that's not common. And we really hope to see you guys next time.